not your choice, it's up to God. Can you feel it in eternity? How many times did I tell you that you took things way too far? And all the times I say I love you, just visioning the sky.
Your home for Texas music.
All right, that's more like it.
Texas Homegrown Radio.
Ain't no stopping us now. Woo!
Hey y'all, I'm Cynthia Roush, and you're on the morning ride with the one and only Jody Lee.
It's the morning
Live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios, it's the Morning Ride.
Nope. This is the first I've heard of it.
Come on. What?
Hey everybody, this is Ray Wiley Road, and you're on the Morning Ride with the one and only Jody Lee.
I know that, dude.
It's a household name.
All right, welcome in. It is the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.
Live from Texas Homegrown Studios.
Oh, feels good to be back.
Oh, yeah, man. Feels like it's been forever.
Has been forever. Had to go help my dad do some things.
That's good, though, man.
Yeah.
That's the most important.
That's important. You got to take care of family, you know.
If you can't do that, then what the hell?
Couldn't say no. I mean, he did raise me. He did birth me. So. And dads remind you of things like that.
Every time. Man.
Hey, the Morning Ride brought to you by some great sponsors like Triple Crown Ford and Lincoln.
Gonna let the horses run now.
That's right. Also brought to you by Cannonball Insurance Solutions.
Get them all.
Whoa. I've been practicing.
Heck yeah, you have.
I mean, instead of skinny dipping, I do the chunky dunk. Morning Ride brought to you by Brazos River Air Conditioning.
Do you need an AC?
Call Wasey. You can find him online, brazosriverac.com. He actually helped me out while I was gone, went and fixed some stuff. So came through in the clutch.
I know even though it's been about 102 out there, it's only been about 70 in here.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice.
I did tell him, I was like, hey, man, I'm not there, but, I'd like to get it fixed before I get back, so it's not bad. And I said, just put me at the bottom of your list. He said, no, the guy that keeps complaining that his house is 74 instead of 72, that's the guy that's going on the last list. 2 degrees difference. Man. Hey, the Morning Ride also brought to you by Double D Barbecue.
Where you don't need no teeth to chew.
That's right. Out in Bluffdale, Texas, live music. Adult beverages, they got air conditioning in there too.
They got it all.
Yeah, AC from Wasey. And brought to you by Wiley Disposal.
If your trash isn't a piley,
call Wiley. And brought to you by Wild Will's Saloon and Dance Hall.
That's right, get your thrills at Wild Will's.
You never met a stranger.
Down in Ranger.
And by the way, it is Pepper's birthday today.
That's
so
right.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Pepper.
birthday, Pepper.
Yeah. Will said anything you want is yours.
That's fantastic.
That's what I think that's what he told me. Anything you want for your birthday today, he'll do it or he'll get it.
That's awesome.
That's what I heard. I'm pretty
Good
sure.
man.
I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Right on.
I mean, but I do have a lot of hair in my ears, so
I don't know.
Could have heard it wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's
We're
what he
holding
said.
to it.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. Oh, man. And brought to you by Beverly Gosden Jenkins and the A-Team.
Because if you want the cream of the crop,
You got to rise to the top.
call the A-Team.
You know what I mean, Vern? Nah, there you go. I'm going to get that clip. I need to get like an audio clip of Vern.
Ernest?
Of Ernest and, you know what I mean, Vern?
Know what I mean, man?
Hey, good morning, Jill.
Top of the morning to you.
She said, good morning, fellas. How's things at the GOAT? I can't wait to go back and play there.
That's the coolest
Such
place,
a cool
man.
place. Yeah, I
tell you
love
what,
that
man.
place.
Hey, you know, it's really got like it's got like old school honky tonk vibes all day.
Holly says, good Monday morning from the United Co-op. We were there this morning. We should have stopped
true.
and said hi to Holly.
Oh man,
Yeah. We just stopped by there. Jeb had to stop and say hi. He likes to stop by there and say hi sometimes.
every day.
Say, why is my electric bill so high?
Hey, hi.
I need to
No,
print
I
out-
mean it's.
I need you to
it's
just.
too high.
I need you to. Yeah, I like my music like Willie, not my electric bill.
Yep. It's like a Chinese pilot. We too low. That's where I want to be.
Oh gosh. Mondays. I have had a Monday already.
Me too, buddy.
A Monday of all Mondays. I feel like.
I knocked 3 things over this morning. I woke my wife up. I grabbed some. I grabbed my vest and all the change went all over the floor. Went to grab my phone and I went to do one of these where I was like gonna put it in my pocket and flung it across the room. I mean, I've been there all day today.
Ron hates Mondays. Hell, I'm not crazy about them either. I also don't like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays.
Had to do it.
Love it.
Well, my day started off. I almost ran over a guy.
Are you kidding? No. You win. You win.
So I'm driving to work. You know, I was already running a little late because
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling so hot when I first got up. And anyway, I was running late. And so I was listening to Zach Top. Had Zach Top blaring. Sounds like the radio. Love that song.
Heck yeah.
Zach Top. So I'm blaring that. Sun was in my face. I'm drinking coffee. And all of a sudden, this guy jumps in front of my truck going, whoa, whoa, stop, whoa, 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 stop, whoa. And I'm like, have to swerve around him to miss him, first of all. Still can't really see because his bright yellow vest blends in with the sunlight. There was no signs that said slow or work ahead, nothing. So I go around him, I drift around him, and then I hit the brakes, slow down, and then I'm like, crap. And there was a car behind me. He jumps in front of that car. They almost hit him. I'm like, what is going on? And so I back up. And this dude's got the stop sign thing, you know.
One
it says-
job, man.
It says slow on one side and stop on the other. So I back up and I'm ready to yell at this guy for being stupid, you know. I think he was ready to yell at me for trying to run him over. And I back up and he goes, Jody? I go, hey, Brad, how you been? He's like, you almost run over me. I'm like, you jumped in front of me. Like... What was I supposed to do? The sun's in my eyes, and the dude jumps out of nowhere. I was like, there's no warning signs up there. He goes, yeah, we just got set up. But I was like, well, you're not set up. Like, you need to warn people that you're here so you don't have to jump in front of cars and try to die. And he's like, that's a good point. I said, look, here's my rule of life every day. Don't die. like, that's my one goal every day is...
Don't die.
Try not to die, you know?
Don't jump in front of F-250s.
Don't jump. Yeah, don't jump. Especially when the sun is behind you. Like,
Oh yeah.
and so we had a good visit. Hadn't seen him in a while. He was like, I've been following you on Facebook, you know? And he goes, man, on radio looks like it's doing good. I go, well, no, because you're making me sit here and I'm going to be late. So it's not doing great. And he goes, I probably should just let you go. I don't even think they're set up down there yet. And I'm like, really? So then I have to wait for this truck to come get me. And so by then there's like 5 cars behind me. So the truck, he's like, okay, see you later. And I'm like, don't die. And so we go down the thing. They're not even working yet. Nothing. But I still have to follow this pilot truck. And then I pass another truck coming the other way that just didn't want to stop, I guess, and was like, screw this. And there was like no danger. But they had about 10 cars stopped on the other side. No one was working except for the stop sign guys and the pilot car.
It's like they took you all the way back to preschool, but with a car. Yeah. All right, single file line.
There was
hands behind their
no
back.
no work going on except for the stop sign guys.
Timmy, stop talking back there.
But I did tell him that I felt bad for him.
Right.
I mean, that they make him hold a sign that says slow. That's just mean. like.
No dogs allowed.
Man, why you gotta label them? Like, I'm waiting my whole life to make that joke.
That's awesome.
Hey, Jill says, I said, how's it going at the GOAT? She says, it's phenomenal. Not a very long break, guys. I got people asking for more.
Is that right?
Ooh.
Come on.
Some more 5 and dimers.
Let's do it.
Good morning, Ramy
That's one
Lynn.
of my favorite
Ramy
places
says
for
hi.
you.
I really did. It's just the way it's laid out and everything is just like.
Well, we walked in and then like
feel it
because the stage is inset into the back wall, which is like awesome.
Next time you got to remember your mic stand. But other than that,
But they even saved my butt on the mic stand.
Yeah, Jill knows people that know people.
But you know that when you walk in and you know you got your stage inset into the back wall like a little nook for a whole band, and then you walk across the floor and you realize you're shuffling your feet through sawdust.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Jill said that sawdust is actually the sawdust that her husband saved when they were building the place.
What?
So when they built the place, he saved all the sawdust. So what you're dancing on is the dust of what built the place.
That's awesome.
That's even cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, you gotta check that place out. The GOAT.
The GOAT. Yes, go there. You will not be disappointed.
Mm-hmm. It's easy to get to. I'd never been there, but it's kind of by Walnut Springs.
Yeah.
Not too far from Hyco.
Yeah, it was not a long trek.
No, easy. Go check it out. You'll be glad you did.
Go there.
Best staff ever.
Yep. Super cool people.
So anyway, I almost killed a guy, and then
Glad you didn't do that.
I didn't kill a guy. That was good.
Yeah.
And then got here, and the computer decided that it didn't want to work and wanted to update. So I'm wondering, I got all these like machines in me.
Yeah.
You know, I got the optimizer on this side and the pacemaker on this side, and it all works on Wi-Fi. So I'm a little worried about like AI taking me over.
What?
Yeah.
AI Jody.
But what if like I went to sleep and it like every time I went to sleep it upgraded my body? So that's my new idea for a movie.
You know, I've been noticing your dad jokes have been a bit robotic.
What are you talking about? I've been making up some good ones.
I know. They're like too good.
I made up some at the Guitar Center.
It's almost like you've got another brain thinking because they're like twice as fast and just like almost too good.
I had to kill some time when I was in Fort Worth and I took my dad up there, and so I was up there for 3 days basically. But I had to kill some time, and I had to go to Guitar Center, of course. You know, pick on the guitars, and
you can't not.
I almost bought us a 12-string Epiphone.
Oh, really?
It wasn't electric though. It was but it was 12-string. But I'm like, but yeah, and I played it. It was a heck of a deal. Probably should have bought it. It's like $180.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because nobody goes there anymore. Like I don't know anybody goes to Guitar Center.
There was a lot of people there.
Really?
Yeah. So that's bullshit.
I love going there. I love going there. But everybody I talk to is like, nope, I get everything on Sweetwater.
Because they don't want you to go there. I go there to look for the used stuff, though. I don't want.
I love that place.
I like the used. I want to go see what because they rip people off on trade-ins, so you can get a good deal sometimes. Actually, you can get a better deal there on trade-in stuff than you can at a pawn shop, because pawn shops mark it up so high. The Guitar Center just wants to turn it. They want to sell people new guitars, but they don't give them much for their used ones, so you can get a good deal sometime. But anyway, it was a pretty good deal, I thought.
I've been going there for years. I used to just go there, and my mom would drop me off, and I would play drums on the electric kits for like hours.
there was
messing around.
There was two little kids that are shredding on an electric guitar.
Yeah,
and it was pretty funny listening to them. Like I mean, they were like maybe 10, but they were playing good, like pretty good. But one kid, they were having like a battle with these electric guitars and going back and forth and talking crap to each other. It was greatness. I'm like, these kids are going to be something. Like it was like they were in a band, you know. But anyway, I went there twice. So I went there one day, and I came back the second day, and the door had been busted out.
What?
Yeah. And I said, what happened to the door? And the lady goes, this old man got mad. I guess they didn't give him a good trade-in or something. And he got mad at him, and he went outside, and he came back with a big rock and threw it through the glass door of the Guitar Center. And then it didn't bust all the glass out, so he went back to his car, and he got an umbrella. And he took the umbrella around the edge of the door to be sure that all the glass came out of the door. In the meantime, cops were en route, and I asked the lady, I said, so did they get him? And she's like, they tackled him in the glass. Like, all the glass that he broke out of the door, they tackled him on top of it, this old guy.
He's got an umbrella!
And
Get him!
I said, yeah, and I said, did you tell him that's not how you rock and roll? And the guy behind the counter started laughing, and I said, you know what would have been funnier? If there was, like, a guy behind that drum set right there, and then I said it, and then he was like,
But seriously, everybody I talk to, nobody goes to Guitar Center anymore.
They tell you that because they don't want you to go find their deals.
Well, I went in there the other day
Sweetwater's
trying to find steel guitar strings, and that's the only thing that I could never find there. Is they do not have steel guitar strings.
I don't know. I like them. I still like them.
I like it all right.
Ramey said, I've been to Sweetwater store in Fort Wayne twice. She goes, it's quite a place. She said, Guitar Center's cool, but Sweetwater blows it away. But we don't have a Sweetwater here.
We need one.
Yeah, we need one.
Hey, if anybody's listening, like, you know, who wants to put in a store that everybody will use in Stephenville, I really think personally that we need a Sweetwater store.
Hey, Robin Lynn. She says, good morning from Kindred Spirit Radio. Glad to have you watching this morning. Thanks for being with us.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, check that out. Kindred Spirit Radio.
Heck yeah. Sounds good.
I'm all about helping my brothers and sisters in the radio world. You know, people try to make us all be competitors, and I'm like, we're not.
Nah.
We're not. It's not like it used to be. Like, it was even that way, you know, in a small town when I had the FM station. There was 2 FM stations, and I was always like there was one station, and then I was at the other station. So, like, and they tried to hire me a couple times, but I was like loyal to the one, you know, because once you're with one, you can't like just switch teams.
Loyalty is paramount. If you don't have loyalty, you got nothing.
And so I was always like their kryptonite guy, you know, like. But like now they're FM, I'm online, it's the same thing. But they still hate me for some reason.
Oh, well.
And the guy that owns it one day tried to make me look bad at the golf course.
What?
And I shooter McGavined him.
What? No way.
I was eating lunch. I was eating lunch with Brandon Sommerfeld, and we were having a lunch meeting with a guy that we were trying to put together a concert. Like he was an investor type deal, you know.
Nice.
And we were going to do a concert with the golf course and with the station and with Texas Homegrown, and so we were lining all this out. And this other dude that owns the other place that still hates me for some reason, which I've never done anything to him, except work for the other place. He goes by and he goes, how's your little online station going? And I said, it's worldwide. How's your little FM station going? He goes, well, it's and then walks off, and Brandon goes, he just shooter McGavin do. I'm like, what?
It's just me. Go down by the bay and make things out of clay.
You eat pieces of what for breakfast? I didn't even mean to, and it just made it worse. The whole thing, I guess. I don't know.
You're a real live Happy Gilmore.
But like, what I was trying to say is, we're not preaching to the same choirs. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
There's so many people now, and
I'm like, y'all play bro country. I don't play bro country. Different. It's different. Yeah. You're on the airwaves over there. I'm streaming
worldwide.
I'm streaming everywhere. But you can watch us on YouTube Live, Facebook Live.
Coming soon to Roku.
Live 365, yeah. Oh, thanks, Robin. She said, "That's the truth. I love your station and what you bring to the industry. Keep doing what you're doing, buddy." That's cool. But what I'm saying is, there's a whole world out there. Like, there's room for all of us.
Yeah.
And the good thing is, the more people that spread good music, the less we have to listen to bro country.
Exactly.
Like, the less I got to hear Kane Brown, or is he even still recording things? I don't know. I couldn't tell you one song that dude sings.
I only listen to people we record anymore. I'm just always mixing.
Well, we could do a whole station just of people you record, actually.
God,
we could do a whole playlist.
We're getting up there in songs now.
Got what?
Over 50.
Yeah. We got singles out now by what? Andrea Goodman, Caleb Sutton, Back 40 Band, Calvin Bell, Molly Gaynor. So many. Dang.
Songs going everywhere. We got James Eddie's about to do. He just came in and did 4 more, but he's got 2 singles out right now.
Yeah, we need to get him to come do some live, do the morning show with us sometime.
Yeah, he's coming in tomorrow to do some vocals on another song.
See if he wants to do the morning show.
Let's bring him in. I bet he'd show up early.
And that'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I like having guests. And then Wednesday we're gonna have
James is cool too. He's cool as a fan, man.
We're gonna have a new guy that's coming in on Wednesday. It's gonna be cool. But his last name's Swift. You don't think he's ever heard any jokes, do you?
I don't know, but do you think we should play the Taylor Swiffer?
Oh, thing? Definitely gonna happen. Yeah, Kobe Lee Swift will be with us on Wednesday.
Right on.
So that'd be fun.
Cleans up messes that are hairy. I'm sorry.
Is that what you want me to play right now? Do you want me to find
You got it stuck in my head, man.
It is probably the best joke liner thing that I ever made, probably.
Should send it to
and I've made some pretty good ones, but there were some guys that I was friends with that had been radio DJs forever.
Right.
And we got bored of hearing our own voices and doing our own stuff for our shows. So they would send me things to voice for them, and I would send them stuff. Well, this one guy goes, "Hey, I have this lady coming in that does jingles for us that's like an amazing singer." And he goes, "So if you have like something like you want to put together for your morning show," and I'm like, "Oh, dude, I'll write something right now," you know? And so I wrote this, and I sent it to him, and he messaged me back and goes, "This is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life." So he got her to sing it. I put it together, and then all of us used it because it was just too good. I mean, but it was the combination of everybody, you know, like awesome. It was they're doing that part, and then I wrote it. So here it is, the new Taylor Swiffer.
Dirty floors? Not a problem with the new Taylor Swiffer.
Hard floors, maybe they need cleaning. I know what will leave them gleaming. The new Taylor Swiffer mine.
Yes, the new Taylor Swift.
Lightweight, easy to carry. Picks up messes that are hairy.
Thank you,
and
Taylor.
Dust and dirt and other things that you've got.
Taylor, they've got the idea. The new Taylor Swiffer. It just keeps going and going. Just like you know who. Taylor, stop singing. Enough, Taylor. Shut up.
Oh my God. That's my favorite part.
Shut up.
That guy has a great voice. Hey, good morning, Michael White. Speaking of radio friends,
top to morning.
Love Michael White. He's great people, man.
Heck yeah.
There's my dad, Ricky Cottle. Better not talk about him anymore.
Top to morning to you.
I like that one. Here's another one that guy helped me do that I think is pretty funny because remember, like there for a while, like everything on TV was initials.
Yeah.
And we were talking about that one day. I was like, everything's like NCIS or it's just like so.
True.
So me and him came up with this together.
You love watching HET and DWTS. You tolerate SYTYCD, TAR, and ANTM. Now get ready for America's next great reality TV competition, PWCKJT. We don't know what it stands for or even what you have to do to win it. Dancing, singing, baking beats us. We only know you'll love it. PWCKJT. Tonight on CBS after NCIS and CSI.
Oh man,
too good.
That guy, but I love his voice. Like he just sells it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I would do stuff for him, and then he would do stuff for me, and it just kind of snowballed.
Scratcher.
Just kind of snowballed after that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Let's see what national holidays it is today, so we know what to celebrate.
Yeah, I gotta know.
You gotta know. You gotta know what government holiday you're supposed to celebrate.
Got to.
Let's see. Today is National Julienne Fries Day.
What's that?
Julienne fries kind of look like hash browns to me. Isn't that what it looks like to you?
I don't know what those look like.
Skinny sliced potatoes for a delicious and crunchy treat. I would say hash browns.
They kind of do look like hash browns.
They look like hash browns to me.
But they look like city people hash browns. They're not burnt at all.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not
They
crispy.
don't look crispy enough. And they got like vegetables in it.
It's like potato noodles.
So basically, they're like shoestring French fries. That's what I would say. Those little bitty skinny. But the picture they have.
They got no char on them.
The picture they have is.
Looks gross, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. I don't think that's a good picture.
Yeah, it looks like when you get Chinese food and those Chinese food noodles. That's what it looks like.
Well, today is also National Vinyl Record Day.
I'm gonna celebrate that later.
Yeah, Jeb stole all my good ones, but I have a lot. But he took my good ones. National Vinyl Record.
You gave them to me.
I want them back, man. No.
You just hooked me up with the Honeysuckle Rose too. That was
a
great vinyl.
That was a good one. That was a good find.
I was jamming that yesterday. I was frying some chicken because my daughters both have birthdays. Two of my daughters have birthdays, and so they're coming home, do it from summer break and stuff like that. And they wanted fried chicken, and I was like, I can do this. I got this. So I was out there. Oh yeah, I was out there freaking double breading these. I use boneless, skinless chicken thighs instead, but they like that chicken fry. So it's the first time I ever done it. It was pretty good. I did pretty good.
And you listened to Honeysuckle Rose?
Oh yeah, you got to.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
Yeah, but I was jamming that for sure.
Yeah, when I found that record, I was surprised that everything was in it. Like it was,
and it's mint.
Kind of like, and that same place I found that George Strait with the box set with the cassettes.
We're gonna have to jam that because I'm about to get my Lariat back.
You got the cassette,
and it's got a cassette player.
Better not eat my George Strait cassette.
We need to put something stupid
need
in
a
there.
cleaner. Yeah, we'll
check
it.
it.
Check
We'll
it
have
out
to
first.
find like a cassette tape or something that we don't mind if it gets ruined.
Well, it is also National Middle Child Day. National Middle Child. I love one of my favorite comedians is Nate Bargatze right now, and he talks about he goes, "Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I have a brother also, but he's a middle child. I think his name is like Darren or something." And he goes, every year at Christmas we'd be like, "Here's a present for Darren. Who's Darren?" And they're like, "That's your brother." And he's like, "Oh, forgot I had a brother."
That's so funny. It's so true. When you
I got a younger sister. Like Nate was the oldest, and he had a young sister, and they're always messing with the brother like they forgot him.
It's so true though. The middle sibling is always the one that catches all the crap about everything.
Like Jan Brady.
Oh yeah,
Marsha. That's all anyone ever talks about.
Marsha.
But I don't really believe that because I think Peter Brady was the coolest of the boys. And he was a middle kid.
They're the ones that end up the toughest.
But he was a middle kid. He was the coolest.
Yeah. The toughest ones are usually the middle kid or the firstborn.
Yeah. The youngest are spoiled. Hey, there's Double D Barbecue watching this morning.
Don't need no teeth to chew.
What's happening, Double D Barbecue?
Come on.
Forgot he's off on Mondays now.
I got a hankering for them brisket tacos, man.
And that breakfast burrito.
That was the best breakfast taco. It's not a taco. That was a.
It was a. I don't know what you call it.
A meal.
Yeah, it was a meal.
That was a meal.
It was huge.
It was really good. Like two brisket tacos mixed into one big giant burrito. It was the best thing I've probably ate for breakfast ever. Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know what my dad's talking about. I think he's saying I have a middle, like like maybe they have a brother. He said you do, but he's rich and lives overseas across the pond.
What?
Is my dad telling me I have a middle child brother?
Bro.
Is his name Raphael?
Is there? is there
Is
like
his name Yaroslav Yunder?
Is there an English Jody over there? He's over there he's Australian Jody. He's over there cracking dead jokes.
Did you see, speaking of Australia, the Australian breakdancer on the Olympics?
No.
Oh my God, it was so bad. Like, everybody's making fun of it.
Oh, yes, I did. No, I sent you a thing, I think.
She already got kicked off the team for the next Olympics. Like, it was so bad.
It was like Stewart on Mad TV.
Look what I can do. Look what I can do. It was so bad.
Stewart. Oh, Stewart.
It was so bad. And like, everybody's making memes about it. And now like the person that's over the Olympic team for Australia is like trying to say that people are making fun of her because she's a woman. I'm like, no, it was just that she's terrible.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Yeah, I watched that.
It was not good.
They had two videos pulled up, one of Stewart and one of
comparing them.
Oh yeah, dude, it's hilarious.
Look
what I can do.
Oh gosh, like Ramey said, I was so confused by that. Didn't she have to qualify? Yeah, but does that mean that no one can break dance in Australia? Because I will go over there. I can still do the worm. You know what I mean? Like, even in my bad shape, I can still do it. In fact, I might could do the worm even better now because you roll on this tummy, it's gonna rock you big time. Like, once you get this body moving, it don't stop. Like, I could go and be the breakdance champion. I could be the down under breakdance champion. You know?
You just gotta you gotta practice your Australian accent.
We don't pop or lock.
Right, mate. We don't drink Foster's.
Crikey!
We don't drink Foster's.
That's why they can't break dancing. Drinking too many pints.
Drinking pints of Guinness.
It was so bad though. Like, I don't know anybody that's made an Olympic team that was worse at their sport. So
that's bad.
The other thing that was the funny news was the dude that was the pole vaulter. Did you see that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He was going for gold and his penis knocked the bar off. But probably the best thing that ever happened to him.
Oh yeah, dude.
No
He's
one would ever talk about the dude winning ever. But that's gonna be like in the news. Like, everybody's gonna remember that day.
I feel like this Olympics was just like, it was full of like, it was
a joke. It was like Idiocracy Olympics.
Exactly.
That's what I feel like.
The politically correct way to say it. Yeah, but it was.
And then there was the
Special Olympics. It was.
Yeah, the actual Special Olympics were probably making fun of this Olympics, like for real. Like, there was
wait, and then there was the Olympic boxing. And it was like,
and it was guys beating up girls.
Yeah, but it wasn't even that, because then they tried to backtrack and say that the big looking, they're like, no, the one that looks like a dude actually beat up the guy dressed like a girl.
So he really beat up a guy.
The Algerian female, they were like, no, that's the woman one. So apparently they were saying that the one that is huge and looks like a dude was actually born a woman.
I don't know. I'm so confused,
dude. It's weird, man.
It was the weirdest Olympics. It was like, for real. It was like the Idiocracy.
They started out with like a tranny like weird musical number that made fun of the First Supper, pissed everybody off off the bat.
Like, it went downhill fast.
Idiotas.
It was like, this is the weirdest Olympics that's ever happened. And then in the gymnastics, like, a bunch of them were going and falling on the little deal where the springboard and you flip over, and they were all falling.
Wow.
And then like 4 or 5 of them went, and then the 5th one was like, I'm not going. Something's wrong with that thing. Took like 5 of them to figure this out. And then, we didn't set the springs at the right height. But they let the other ones go, but they were so messed up from falling the first time that they couldn't do good. It's just, the whole thing's been weird.
You know what it is, though? They started it out like mocking God, and then
so now nothing works.
Sucked. Like,
that's what you get.
Yeah, right. Like, sorry, not sorry. Like,
God's like, I'm gonna mess up your Olympics.
Oh, you think your games are important, huh? Watch this. Hey, St. Peter, come here. Watch this one.
Oh man, this is great.
Same, bro.
It's so weird, man. It's like
The world's on fire, buddy.
Yeah, but that's what I'm like. I thought it was just America, but I think it's everywhere.
The world's on fire.
Nobody wants to blame. Nobody sees the flame. That's the next line.
True. Yeah. I think it's a good time for that song.
You should play that song.
Yeah.
You need a 1/4 though. We forgot to grab a 1/4. I'm feeling that song right now. I think the world needs that song right now. We wrote this song in the barn, Jeb and Maura, myself, and it just it started as one thing, but it kind of morphed into this other thing. Yeah. And what's weird is it fits better to the world now than when we wrote it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the weird part to me is that it feels like now it's even more
Maybe that's
fitting.
why we think that Merle Haggard's a time traveler.
Merle Haggard is a time traveler.
Right.
If you listen to the words, especially in
It's true.
and he says when electric cars are when all the
when we learn how to burn water.
Yeah, we learn how to burn water, and the gasoline car is gone.
They're trying to make
And we already can do all that.
Do you think maybe like instead of him being a time
Airplane
traveler,
flies without any fuel. We got that too. That's drones.
What if like
You know what I'm saying?
What if really it's just that people were like incepted at a young age? Because all the people that are creating all this stuff, like inadvertently heard Merle Haggard sing that song, and so like, what if he accidentally incepted people to create those things?
I better start writing songs about us getting rich. When Jeb and Jody got too much money. That's gonna be the one line. When Jeb and Jody got too much money. And everybody thinks Jody's jokes are so funny. Let's do God's Farmer.
Okay, that was it. No, I'm just kidding.
That's great, man.
That's a great.
We're gonna be on the cover of the Rolling Stones.
Speaking of, have you seen that new trend? It's like
where people don't tune their guitars.
No, it's this new trend where people like just get stuff and make weird noises with them and like freak out on like a table, and then like people will like stand all around them and film it, and they're like making and like they freak out. There's like got like a synthesizer thing on a table, and they just like freak out and make noises that aren't musical at all, and then there's just people sitting there going like,
yeah, which leads me to my next point. Don't do meth.
no, it's never good to do meth. Try and get it.
Sorry, I kind of threw you under. So you weren't really set up to do it. I just thought it was a good time to do it.
It's just
talking about how weird.
I'm not. The air's not right, and
I need my green M&Ms.
and I am not in the state of mind to do this that you ask of me.
I just feel like it's the right moment.
Oh yeah. Coyotes crying in the distance, Mama's sewing in the kitchen, and Daddy's coming home from fishing. Never knew these be things I'd be missing today. I've been disking up land while I'm praying, turning up the undersea that's laying, work to get done before it's raining. I'm trying to understand what God is saying to me. Gotta get up, don't lose control and miss your chance. If you're feeling stuck, well, you need someone who understands. Don't let your love play second fiddle to your plan. Don't give up, don't let the devil use your hands. Years are getting shorter, but they drag on. Body's wearing out 'cause I ain't young. Trying to be a shepherd to the young guns. Gotta keep moving 'cause he ain't done with me. And the world's on fire, nobody sees a flame. 'Cause the ones who make the world go round ain't in no Hall of Fame, no. They just keep on working, you probably never know their name. Yeah, 'cause everybody wants a credit. Everybody wants a credit. Everybody wants that credit. Nobody wants to blame. You gotta get up, don't lose control and miss your chance. If you're feeling stuck, well, you need someone who understands. Let your love play second fiddle to your plan. Don't give up, don't let the devil use your hands.
Oh man, love that song. Good stuff.
Pearl's giving me a little trouble.
She's mad at you. She's like, you've been leaving me in the case way too much, Jeb. Get me out and play me.
Probably is what she's
She
thinking.
say, you don't ever take me out.
You never take me out anymore.
She just might need a little intonation.
Yeah, she's just mad at you. Maybe she needs you to play something else, break her in good. Wake her up a little bit. That's what it is. She just needs you to wake her up. That's what we do on the morning ride. We wake people up.
Wake it up.
Let's do that. We'll do a wake up song, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll come back and do some more. How about that?
Yeah, man. You know, I got one I haven't played in a while.
What's that? Which one you thinking?
Dance Hall Tonight.
Oh, man, yeah, you haven't played that in a long time. We've been kind of bringing back some of our old tunes. But, you know, when you write all the time, it's hard, you know, because when you're always writing new ones, it's hard you forget about some of them that you had before. And then you get tired of playing the new ones, so you go back and go, oh, I forgot about this one, and you start playing the old ones again. But then you write a new one, and then they just kind of rotate around, I think.
That is how that happens.
Yeah.
B string is really giving me trouble today.
What a B. They call it a B string for a reason.
I've been that string.
Oh, behave, baby.
It's the bend string.
Behave, baby.
Alright. Did you steal Austin Powers reference?
Now I'm a cat.
Oh man, let's see if I can remember all this one. out looking for a job today. No boss likes a man to say what's on his mind. I tell him every time, work a lot for a little pay. Every day work your life away for a full-time job. That's what they want. But I got a different plan tonight. I'm headed out to the morning light. Yeah, and there's a place I go when I'm feeling down. Just grab my girl, head out of town to a place I go. Whiskey flows and the dance floor's open. Yeah, I go down a back road, throwing dirt around and leave behind this little town for a little while. We at the dance hall tonight, get to singing loud and feeling right. Pull over on my way to work, 5 miles over, no time to burn. So I showed up late and found out that I'd been replaced. I called my good buddy Jody Lee. He said the sound check's 3, better bring that steel guitar, 'cause all our friends here at the bar. Yeah, and there's a place I go when I'm feeling down. Just grab my girl, head out of town to a place I know, where the whiskey flows and the dance floor's open. Yeah, I go down a back road, throwing dirt around and leave behind this little town for a little while. We at the dance hall tonight, get to singing loud and feeling right. Down at Partners tonight, the White Elephant on a Saturday night.
Oh, that's good stuff right there. Man, yeah, it's been a while since you did that one. Hey, your dad says your mama loves you, and she says you make great fried chicken.
Thanks, Mama. Thanks, Dad.
Nailed
Love
it.
y'all.
You told me when I talked to you last night, you said, hey, man, Jeb goes, hey, I made some fried chicken, and I nailed it. It's good. That was our conversation.
It's the first time I ever made it.
I love, I've been listening to comedians like on the radio.
Yeah.
For some reason, and I got into listening to Bill Engvall, and like the dude's like he's so much funnier than just Here's Your Son. Like, you know what I mean? Like they have their things, but if you like go deep into their stand up,
he's got it's like a mind bender stuff. Like if you're not with it, you don't catch it right away.
But it's more than just that little things they find. You know, like Jeff Foxworthy does the redneck stuff, but he's funny. Like his stories are funny, and so Bill Engvall was telling a story. And he was telling the difference between men and women, and it just hit with me. Like, he says, here's the difference between men and women. He goes, women love details. They want details. He goes, men don't want details at all. He goes, I went to the gym the other day with my friend. I don't remember his name. We'll say his name was, we'll say Matt. That's his normal name. So anyway, he went to the gym with Matt, right? And he comes home and he tells his wife, he's like, huh. He goes, yeah, I was working out with old Matt, and he's getting a divorce. And she goes, what? He's getting divorced? What happened? He goes, I don't know. She goes, what do you mean you don't know? Like, what happened? Like, what's the details? Like, tell me what happened. He goes, I don't know. We were working out, and he goes, I'm getting divorced. And I said, oh, that sucks. And he goes, yep. And that was our conversation. And she's like, but I want to know what happened. Like, did someone do something wrong? Like, is it his fault? Is it her fault? Blah, 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 blah. He's like, details. They want so many details. He goes, we don't care. Men don't care. We don't know. Like, I don't ask. Like, we don't need details. I was thinking about that the other day. I said, man, that really hit home. Like,
sometimes
I was thinking of our conversations, and I'm like, it's really true.
It's really hard because, like as a man and as a husband, you know, like you have to like want to hear the details, and that's really the toughest part. Is being like, yes, dear, I want to know all about the details, and then like I get ADHD halfway through. And then I turn around and I'm fixing something, and I'm like, she's like, "Are you even listening to me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm putting this back together too."
I'm multitasking.
Have you seen this little screw? I'm just kidding.
But I was thinking about our conversations.
I'm lucky, man.
But I was just thinking about our conversations, and there's really not much details. Like, it's like, hey, I almost hit a guy this morning. You're like, cool. That was the story. Like.
That's exactly how that went down too. I'm like, dang,
yeah, that's cool.
Crazy. Cool. Right on.
That's it.
But you didn't.
No details. Like,
but you didn't.
But I didn't. Didn't kill nobody.
On to the next topic.
It's so true though. Well, what do you say we take a break and we'll come back and do another segment in a little bit, huh? All right, sounds good. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back and do more. You can always watch us on Facebook Live or YouTube Live. You can find those links on our webpage at TexasHomegrownRadio.com. No!